I'm China Terrell, and we're here with Nurse Hatchet from the Wabasha Street Caves. Nurse Hatchet, welcome very much to All Things Access.
Thank you. Delighted to be here.
We're delighted to have you. So we want to know about Wabasha Street Caves and what's going on there this October.
Well, we have many ghosts.
Ghosts?
Ghosts, yes. And they do like to crawl out of the woodwork in October, especially. And we celebrate this by having ghost and grave tours.
So what is a ghost and grave tour?
We put you on a motor coach bus, and you have two haunted guides, such as myself, who drive around St. Paul and show you haunted buildings, tell you stories that are designed to give you a little shiver, perhaps, a little thrill, perhaps make you go, ew.
So Nurse Hatchet, are these buildings really haunted?
We leave that up to you to decide.
I understand that the Wabasha Street Caves is on the National Register of Haunted Places.
Yes, we have so much fun. We are one of 3 sites in St. Paul, which are considered to be the most haunted sites in St. Paul. And if you take our 2-hour tour, we actually take you into the caves. There's 2 versions, 1.5 hours and 2 hour. And on the 2 hour, you get to go into the caves.
Into the caves. So how do we think it became haunted? So I understand there were murders that happened at the cave, a lot of gang activity.
Yes, there were gangsters, you know, like John Dillinger, then the Barker gang, who all were there during the 1930s when they used to come to St. Paul. And in 1934, 3 gangsters were killed with a Tommy gun.
And I understand we can still see the bullet holes across the fireplace.
Oh yes, darling, come take the tour, I'll show you. We're so proud of our bullet holes. We love it when we have weddings there and they're standing in front of the fireplace getting married and behind them bullet holes.
And so now, is the tour good for children?
You know, it's not, I would say maybe 12 and up is good. You know, it might be a little too scary for younger children. It's not like we jump out and go boo. We don't do that. But some of these stories can get a little bit on the, well, not so pleasant side. There is one murder that we go to and talk about where a butcher was, well, butchered.
Oh,
Yes.
butchered actually.
Actually butchered with an axe, yes, and set on fire. It was ugly.
At the Wabasha Street
No,
Caves.
no, darling, on the tour.
Oh.
Well, not on the tour. This happened in St. Paul. We talk about it on the tour. We don't butcher people on the tour.
Okay,
No,
good. That's
no.
good to know.
We
So
kill
now I
them
feel like
with-
it's safe for me to come.
It's safe. We kill you with laughter, darling.
Okay. And then what buildings are on the tour? I know we, of course, know that Wabasha Street Caves is one, but where else do we visit?
We go to 13 sites. What a good number, don't you think?
Perfect. Very
Yes,
unlucky.
Yeah, very unlucky. And we do change this every year. We have people who come every year. And this year we have our top 3 or 4 that are on the tour every year. And this year, 9 of these sites were not on the tour last year.
Oh.
And one, in fact, is making its debut, has never been on the tour. Some have not been on for 4 or 5 years. So I would encourage people, if you say, oh, I took that tour already, you did not. But this year we are going to, of course, a few houses on Summit Avenue, otherwise known as Ghost Central.
Okay.
Yes, lots of ghosts on Summit. The Governor's Mansion. Yes, Governor's Mansion, very haunted.
How
Yes.
so?
Well, there is someone in the kitchen. And there is, we think the original owner sits in the parlor. And of course, this year has gained a new ghost. Oh, yes, new ghost this year is ghost of vice presidential nomination.
Oh.
Yes, very sad
So
story.
this is something that we definitely cannot absolutely not miss out on.
Oh no, it's lots of fun. It's a good way to celebrate Halloween. You come with lots of people, you have lots of fun. You actually learn a little bit of history. We get to go to a graveyard. Yes, we go to a cemetery.
Okay, and things don't jump out of the tombs, do they?
No, darling,
okay.
no. We don't do this. We're a high-class operation.
I don't know. I don't trust you, Nurse Hatchet.
This face? You do not trust this face?
I don't know. Not really.
Darling, I get out of the crypt early for you and put this face on.
Is the Ghost and Graves tour the only tour that's happening during the month of October?
No, we have our St. Paul Gangster Tour, which we do all year round, and that is every Saturday at noon. And this is when you have gangster, a character actor dressed as someone who was really living in St. Paul back in the 1930s. We have John Dillinger, Babyface Nelson, Edna Murray, the kissing bandit. She looked a lot like me.
A lot like
Oh,
you,
yes.
but not from the crypt.
No. She's from Oklahoma. So, and then we, of course, have tours of the caves, the Wabasha Street Caves, which is every Saturday and Sunday at 11 and every Thursday at 5. And this is all year round also.
Now, I understand that the caves are very interesting because there's a part that's finished, but then there's a part that's just raw, left just as it was when the original mining was there.
This is correct, yes. Half was turned into Castle Royal nightclub in the 1930s, and today is rented out for weddings and the parties and things like this. And then the other half is still the unfinished caves. And you get to see both of those when you take the St. Paul Wabasha Street Cave tour. And when we do the Ghost and Grave and Cave tour, we take you just into the unfinished side and tell you ghost stories. You see, because the bride gets upset when we take tour through the wedding reception.
The bride?
Yes, well, when we are rented out for weddings, we don't take ghost tours through the wedding. No,
Okay.
this is very tacky.
I thought you meant maybe the ghost bride.
Oh, no, we don't have ghost bride. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, we have lots of other friendly people who love to party. We hear music and we see bus boys and things like this. And we tell you about our ghosts when you come take the tour.
So there's the Ghost and Graves tour, and then there's the Ghost, Graves, and Caves tour.
Correct. It's the same 13 sites on both tours, but in addition, when you take the one with the cave, you get a half hour extra to go into the caves. And it's really fun. We turn off all the lights and tell you stories. It's good.
Oh, it sounds
Oh, so you're shivering
frightening.
already, darling.
I
you
know.
see? I don't have to jump to scare you.
Is there a website where we can go to get more information?
Yes, you can go to wabashastreetcaves.com. Make sure you spell out the word street. Make sure you make caves plural. You can also phone them. There's real live people who are not dead who answer the phone. And this number is 651-292-1220.
651-292-1220.
Yes, be sure to ask for Nurse Hatchet. Okay, I'm the cutest.
But now, Nurse Hatchet, after the month of October, what happens to you?
I go back into retirement, darling. I go back to my grave and I spend some time planning and looking for new haunted sites for next year.
Okay, sounds wonderful. Well, I look forward to seeing you on the tour.
I look forward to seeing you, darling.
I'll bring an extra bodyguard with me.
Oh, please do. Please do.
All right, thank you so much for
Thank
visiting
you.
us at All Things Access.